I thought I'd give you a quick tour of our little camper van here from Volkswagen.
Oh man.
This is all pulled back.
Hey guys, we're in Norway, and in today's video we're going to be taking you with us as we experience van life as a family of 4. We're going to be in our van for 5 weeks and we're just super stoked. You might be wondering where's our van, and it's currently in the parking lot, a very busy parking lot. We're here on a beautiful hike. You can see behind me, these views are incredible. This is our second day here in Norway and we cannot wait to see what's to come. Before we jumped into our van, we had to show you a little bit of the nature here because it's just astonishing.
All right, we made it here to our place that we're gonna stay for the night, and I thought I'd give you a quick tour of our little camper van here from Volkswagen that we're borrowing from Camp Lust. Honestly, we're really excited to tell you guys about how we've been feeling about it, but first, just a quick overview here. Start opening up here, we've got the top opened up. It's really nice, especially when we're inside, to be able to stand up. We'll show you in here. We've also got this here. This extends out into a big canopy, so in fair weather you can be out here enjoying the nice sunshine and shade at the same time. And then inside, as you can see in here, this seat is where the girls have been sitting, and this also lays down into the bed. It's pretty nice because you just have a little pull of the lever and then scoot it forward. That way the girls are closer to us, and then it lays all the way down, and then we can put the bed down. Alright, next we're in the kitchen slash dining area slash seating area. It's actually a pretty versatile area, and the seat is scooted back so far enough that it actually has enough room for this little table to slide out here. Stand it there, sit there, and you can have a nice little picnic as well. A really handy dandy fridge down in here. Hope you guys can see that there. Quite spacious, honestly. I don't know how many liters it holds. But yeah, that's actually really cold. We have it at one of the lowest settings, but it's actually holding the food quite well and cold there, which has been nice. And then we just got done with dishes here from dinner tonight. Wanted to show you here that we have not one, but 2 burners for cooking, and then a sink that drops down into there. A really beautiful view. Girls are at the playground right now, which is why it's so quiet and I have so much time to do this, because honestly it is a lot more difficult having 2 little ones rolling around. Nice good window is there as well. There, lights turn on and off. We've got storage over here, storage over here. Honestly, quite a bit of space throughout the entire place. We were getting a little bit nervous not having enough space for everything, but that turned out to be not the case. We have plenty for our needs. What else is nice is that there are plenty of lights to turn on and off, and then the air to be able to be diverted for AC and for the heating. On this side of the sink, there's actually like an outlet plug where you can plug like a big outlet for like charging your laptop, and 2 USB chargers. The USB chargers are nice, they work on the go. The outlet only works when it's stopped. Another really great advantage of these seats is that they both turn around just like this one is now. This is the driver's seat, passenger seat, and it gives you more space to be able to sit down, play games, interact during breaks. And next we're up here standing. This is actually really nice to have up, but this is the bed. I'm gonna come down, I gotta be soft with it. As you can see, it actually is quite spacious back here. It is said to be able to fit 2 grown humans up here, which I totally believe. I slept up here, Rissa slept up here, and it's quite comfortable. We definitely love having it up when we're in here so that we can stand up, but a really nice spacious area, 2 windows on each side, and then a viewing window out here. And honestly, one of the really nice features about the van here is that it actually has an electrical panel here that you can command and view everything that you're seeing freshwater levels, gray water levels, battery power levels. There is a separate battery for the back, which is really cool. This is the battery up here for the front. They both charge while you're driving. Huge plus. Being able to turn on and off the fridge, have a pop-up roof, auxiliary heater, see how you're level, camping mode, max charge. We haven't tried all of them, but alarm clock, timer, light, screen off, settings, language. Really nice. Alright, now we are in the back. This is honestly one of the biggest doors. Oh, it is kind of heavy, but it has this nice thing to pull down on as well if you need. This is actually where the chairs are stored. I know it's empty right now, but that's where we have them. We're using them outside. And the table is actually in the side of the door that I'll show you next. In here, it's been really nice because we've been able to store a lot of our things, porta potty, shoes, bags, extra bags, bedding, and all sorts of stuff. And it has a lot of space. And then on this side, we have our other storage, which we have filled up quite beautifully. And honestly, this has been really nice. Here is a connector for when you have the shower. There's a shower hose under here, along with the gas tank for the cooking that you have to make sure to turn on and off every single time that you're going to be using it or driving. More storage here. Here. Under here is actually additional storage that we've been using. It's really nice, especially when the bed is all down and flat. And another thing that's really cool is that there are blinds on practically every single window. So this is what I was talking about, where the table is inside the sliding door. There's a little lever right here that you pull, pops right out, and we have it outside right now. That's where we had dinner, and very nice because it doesn't take up any extra space being right here inside the door. So great design.
The hardest part about doing van life is definitely the car seats. Just taking up, setting down, definitely takes more time because we have car seats. I'm sure by the end of this we'll be sick of moving those car seats in the front, to the back, etc. Let's be honest, I kind of already am. Doing van life in general with 2 kids is a lot. It's really fun and I think it's worth it. But like right now, tonight, I feel like I haven't really had much time with Tanner because the kids don't really go to bed until we go to bed. I mean, Noah's does earlier, but you know, it's really light out here, and so Willow wants to go play at the park, the playground, which we're right next to. Sometimes you can get her to bed earlier, but I feel like it's more of a rarity. It's just not worth it for us to like fight her to like go to bed. So that's a little different because at home we have our routine. And although I think it's awesome that we're super flexible here, it means that we just don't get what feels like downtime, you know, like time where Tanner and I can just talk or read a book or have it be really quiet. Also, last thing, I don't know if Tanner mentioned this, but we bought a potty. We weren't going to. We've already used it multiple times here, so it's really nice to have an accessible potty. I've never used one of these until here, so there's a bit of a learning curve in the fact of like flushing the potty, putting like the cleaner in there so it will last up to 5 days, etc., etc. But we have ourselves a little potty in the van. Very convenient in the night or in the morning when you just don't want to get out and get cold. Or honestly, if you're like us, you're parking in places for free. You don't have to.
Well, our morning routine of getting up and ready takes a long time with these two. Because we have tickle time sometimes, huh? And it takes us quite a minute, but it's worth it.
Let's give you the quick rundown. Wake up, get out of jammies, take off diapers, go potty, find new clothes. Willa tries to convince us to have her wear a dress, but we say it's too cold here in Norway. Then we have to take the bed down, put the car seats back up, find breakfast, have the girls sit in the car seat, and then go. Yeah. She smiles. No, it's definitely worth it. And I know that's what most people have to do in the van, but there's definitely extra steps, and we cannot plan to get out of here in nothing short than like an hour.
Oops, soft.
Hey, Noah. Our very first ferry crossing here in Norway. Actually, I guess our second, because we rode on a ferry here to Norway. But this is kind of a fun experience.
There's a lady that came up here, asked us how long the vehicle was. Ours is between the 5 and 6 meters of length, and it was 175 kroner to get across. So I don't know how long of a ferry it is. We got here in time because it was only about 15-minute wait, and yeah, it was pretty nice. Honestly, I thought that it was going to be like one of those systems where it took a picture of your license plate, because all vehicles in Norway have to be registered on like online for like toll roads and stuff. So I thought that's how it was going to be, but yeah. So now we'll drive and we'll see how many cars fit on one of them, because we are probably 15 or 16 cars in, and then there's probably 5 or 6 that are behind us. So should be fun.
And while we wait, look at this view.
And it's nice because you can get out above the boat, out of your car, on top of the deck, and yeah, these views are just amazing.
Well, what are you eating?
It was so different, but I didn't like it like this.
Any guesses of what this is?
And especially what this is? Oh man. These are pancakes, you guys. We added some protein powder, some chocolate protein powder to them. We had such a fun idea to just...
But it didn't work.
No, it didn't really work. The pan, not gonna lie, kind of sucked. You add oil, butter, whatever, it still just fries whatever it is to the bottom of it.
At least for the pancakes.
At least for the pancakes, yeah, for a batter. So this is what we're having. But it's okay, we have a beautiful view from the campsite and we're just feeling so good. We slept well. We're just loving life. Yesterday we ended up going up to Pulpit Rock like last minute. Tanner and I both did. We took turns and that was just astonishing. The weather has been amazing. It's forecasted rain, and we did get rain in the night, but we're like having the most perfect days. So we're really happy about it. We're gonna end out this video. We had to keep it real though and show you guys. This is what our van looks like most of the time. It's a mess over here, and that's okay. This has been a fun trial and error period. We're definitely figuring out, still getting into the groove of van life. We do love it though, we've got to say. Coming from camping, tent camping before, this is like luxury.
And if you guys haven't heard already, we started a Patreon account where we are doing cost breakdowns of all of our travels and travel videos. So this Norway trip is definitely going to be highlighted there. So go ahead and follow us there. So go ahead and join our Patreon community if you are interested in learning about those things. We're going to talk about the van rental, campsites, food, excursions, activities, and more. So we're excited. This trip is our biggest one that we're going to be doing probably for a really long time. And so it's going to be a fun video to break down everything for this trip. Thanks again for being here. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't already. And stay tuned for some more amazing ventures here in Norway.